Nick Hawkins outside the London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Did you expect anything different?
To be honest, when I was debating whether to come to the game today, I thought I could stay at home in the warm and watch us on Sky, and if we get battered, then at least it's only a 30.
You can turn the telly over.
Yeah, exactly. Switch it over at like 3-4-0, but yeah, I'm not surprised. You come here with a little bit of hope. Maybe we can snatch a draw if we play our best, and Liverpool are slightly below average, but you don't come here and expect to beat Liverpool or even get a point, especially not in the form that they're in. They're world class, they're probably going to win the Premier League, and they fully deserve to absolutely batter us today. I think the biggest problem with it is we didn't even compete. I mean, Kudus was unlucky not to score. I know he hit the bar and it was offside, but he hit the post, and Boeing caused them a couple of problems in the first half, maybe, if you're clutching at straws, and towards the end, maybe we were a bit unlucky not to score, but at that point, the game's dead and buried. I mean, I think we've conceded like 3 or more goals in like almost half of our games.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not the most attacking and exciting coach. Maybe he's a coach that likes to be organised, and he keeps on talking about running hard and working hard. Well, every team in the Premier League should be doing that.
I'm sorry. If he's talking about running hard and working hard, if that's running hard and working hard, then he needs to leave yesterday.
After 3-0, the players were literally walking. I mean, there were several times when they were in our box and our players are walking to clear the ball. I mean, it doesn't look like the players believe in him. I don't believe in him. And the biggest thing for me is I don't feel any certain way about Lopetegui at all. Like with Moyes, when he said something in a press conference, it either make me annoyed or I think, I like
get a reaction.
him. There's a bit, I felt something towards Moyes, and most of the other managers we've had. With this manager, it doesn't feel like he's a part of our club. There's a massive disconnect between the manager, the players, the fans, and it's the first time in a long time we've had that.
Yeah.
And
It's always dangerous.
And honestly, the saddest thing is that I'm not annoyed, I'm not surprised, I'm not disappointed. I'm past caring.
I almost feel sorry for him at this point.
I am past caring about our results, because even if we beat Liverpool today, we'll lose next week.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like we're building towards anything. We've paid loads of money for these players in the summer, and the new players that have come in overall have actually done all right. Kilman's been good, Somerville's been good, Fulcrook's been injured. Did I say Somerville?
Yep.
Tadibo, a lot of people are getting on his back. I think there's a good player there.
Better than Mavropanos, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I just don't see what we're building towards. I mean, he's been at the club pretty much 6 months. Not one thing has changed. I mean, I said this last time I come on, and it hasn't changed, and that was about 2 months ago. There is not one thing I can think of that has actually changed in the style of play. The whole reason we wanted Moyes out, all of these TalkSport pundits keep going, oh, well, you wanted Moyes out, now look what you've got. Be careful what you wish for. No, we asked for Moyes out because we had the worst defence outside the bottom 3 last season. Yep. We wanted a change in the style of play because we went from a defensive manager with a team that couldn't defend, and we thought, if we can't defend, let's at least try and change our style of play, go a bit more attacking. We've got the players for it, we've spent the money, but what happens instead is we play a low block, we still get absolutely pumped, nothing has changed since Moyes, and you think, well, what was the point? And then people are looking at West Ham fans going, well, you deserve that because you asked for Moyes out. But none of us wanted him. No one's first choice was Lopetegui. You had Graham Potter on the market and several other young attacking managers who would have pressed high up the pitch and at least given it a good go.
Yeah.
I've not seen that once this season. I don't feel, if I didn't come to another game all season, I wouldn't be arsed. I really wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't care about the team. I know that sounds awful. I sound like a fake fan. I'll probably get.
They don't care about us either, do they?
It's like at the end there, fans are paid 80, 90 quid to watch you walk about on a pitch, fucking get battered 5-0. You've hardly put a shot on target all game. No intent, no nothing, no running, no effort. And yet, they don't even have they have the cheek to walk down the tunnel. Now, I think the only 2 players that actually clapped were Kilman and Irving.
Yeah.
The rest of them walked down the tunnel. You've got fans who are paying hard-earned money to come and watch that crap, and you can't even have the fucking decency to come and clap the fans and appreciate their efforts and attendance. And yet they're walking down the tunnel. They still get their 100 grand a week. Doesn't matter whether
And they're warm now.
7-0 or win 3-0.
Yeah.
And it's like, honestly, we need a manager to come in, change the style of play. Look, our season's dead and buried. We ain't getting Europe. We're not getting top half. We probably won't get relegated. But I think that's half the problem. The players know they ain't going to get relegated, but they also know nothing else to play for. It just feels like our season, we're not even in January, and our season is just done. We're going to be on the end of several other batterings this season by even some average club. We went to Leicester, and although we played all right, we got pumped. We got pumped. And seriously, we need some changes in January. We need a striker. We need a holding midfield player. Guido Rodriguez can leave the club right now. I know he didn't play tonight, but he's awful. He's one of the worst players I've ever seen. He's like Nordveit a few years ago. Honestly, he's awful. I don't want to come on here and just moan all the time, but there ain't much positive to really say. And it's a shame because I love West Ham, but at the minute they're really letting us down, and there isn't really much positive to talk about. Where do you go from here?
To Man City, that's where we go. But thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Happy New Year.
Yeah, you too, mate.